We got plenty.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Straight off the bat, big energy with downtown Nashville. On the bridge is Mad Brolic Podcast. We got another interview-style podcast with my guest host, Nu Meco.
What's happening?
Yeah, so go ahead. First, let's jump right into the music. We was listening to something on the way over here. Bro, I don't say this to people. Yeah. You got bars for real. Like, like for real. I won't tell people that. Like, I won't. You feel me? Like, I'll just not say anything.
Yeah, we was touching on that.
Yeah.
So
that's lit.
That, man.
Yeah, man.
The ones I showed you, those are ones that, let me get the mic closer. But the ones I did show you, those are ones that I've kept in a vault for a minute. Mm-hmm. And I'm noticing that, like, me speaking on certain things, they kind of come to fruition, too.
Yeah.
Even if I've already been through them, they come to fruition in other ways. So when I showed you them tracks, it kind of showed me again, like, all right, I need to go ahead and drop this. I need to figure this shit out, because for a minute I've been holding music, like I said, the right time. It's never the right time.
Right. That's one thing I learned, bro. We talked about this too, bro. I'm not trying to sleep without getting the ideas out.
Yeah.
And bigger than that, I'm not trying to die without getting these ideas out. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's huge for me. I'm not trying to die with these ideas. God gave them to me for a reason, so I'm gonna, create.
And I think that's always been a big fear of mine too, though, is like dying and thinking like, damn, did I do what I was supposed to? And what I think I'm supposed to do been calling me my whole life, and I'm taking it for granted in a sense. So yeah, I definitely feel you. You can't die with these ideas, bro. I think that's a selfish thing to do. Because if you given a certain gift or a certain idea, you was giving it for a reason. It's not to squander it and, shit on it. So, yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Like, the floor is yours, and I want you to first touch on the music, bro. Like, this bars, high-level bar shit. Like, I won't tell this to people. I won't. Mm-hmm. I won't. I won't do it. Bro, you rap nice, bro. You rap nice. You feel me? So, but that's my thing, bro. Like, God, I feel like God won't give you gifts, talents, abilities, skill sets. He won't give all of these things to you for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
And then
for sure.
I feel like on certain levels, it's like if we don't use these abilities, gifts, and skill sets, in a
sense, it's disrespect.
Disrespect to God.
Yeah, it's
you
disrespect.
said it.
Yeah. In a sense, that's how I look at it.
Right.
Like, if you don't walk in your purpose or do what you were sent here to do, you kind of like shitting on the fact that you came here. You get what I'm saying? Which I can feel some people in a sense, because sometimes they feel like it may not work, or they may look a certain way, whatever the case is. But you can't think about that. You was born by yourself, you gonna die by yourself. So you the only one that's gonna regret not showing the world who you is for
Absolutely.
Real. So I can't go like that. I can't go like that.
I can't, like, one thing, like we talked about, bro, like, everybody doesn't have a big personality.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And, like, me, that's my skill set. I can turn it on and turn it off you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to figure out how to make money from it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to figure it out. You get what I'm saying?
If that's something you love doing, there's no reason why you should make money from it.
Right.
I feel like if you love doing something, it could be the simplest shit. It could be knitting. Man, the police going crazy.
Right.
But it can be knitting. It can be painting. Whatever the case is, if you enjoy putting time into it, it can be making nails. Yeah. It don't matter what the fuck it is. If you enjoy it, you should try to make some money off of it, make a living from it. Because when you spend time doing something you don't want to do, it leave you feeling purposeless in a sense. Like, you feel like it ain't nowhere to go. There's no sense in being here. So find what you love to do and do that shit repeatedly.
Absolutely. I'm big on reps, bro. Like, I always preach that to my son, and I learned that over a period of time. Like, the first rep is gonna be ugly, probably. Mm-hmm. Your first song's probably not gonna be the best. Yeah. The first episode's probably gonna be trash. Mm-hmm. Your first pull up, you can't do it. You get what I'm saying?
But if you don't start, you'll never.
Right. If you don't do the first rep, you're never gonna get to the 100th rep, the 1000th rep. You have to start.
And I feel like that's a good thing to, instill in them too.
Absolutely.
Simply because, like, when I was a kid, I ain't gonna cap. I gave up on a lot of shit. And
Facts.
I didn't have that at first. Like, I started seeing it in my brothers and my siblings. Like, if they want something and they actually work to do it, they get it. Like, I think I was telling you, my brother was a candy man in high school. This motherfucker made thousands off of candy, bro.
Bought a car off of selling candy.
Off of candy. Had True Religion jeans, Air Force Ones, and all that cool shit that we wanted back then.
Right.
He had it off of selling candy. Didn't sell dope or nothing.
Right.
So showed me, like, all right, if you don't quit at something, you gonna do it. He was selling 50-cent bags of chips at first.
Yeah.
We
shooting a podcast or whatever. You trying to okay, come on.
Right, bet.
What's going on?
It's Big Harm.
It's Big Harm.
The biggest, the baddest. Don't
I
forget
bet.
the realest.
Yo, this
Hey
is
guys, it's Big Harm.
impromptu.
So, how are y'all doing today?
We're doing the best. This is actually an interview that you're interrupting,
go
but
ahead.
it's cool. Nah, we're gonna interrupt. We're gonna interview you.
Yeah.
We're gonna interview
where
you.
are
What
you
you down
from?
here doing?
I'm from Dixon, Tennessee.
Oh, a country girl.
Yeah, country girl.
Country.
Real bad. Real bad.
It's fine. Anybody that's from outside of Nashville,
I'm actually
you
from-
gotta call them country. It's
I'm
a
actually
rule.
from Waverly.
You
Y'all
have
don't
to
even
do
know
it.
where
You gotta
Waverly's
do it.
at. Y'all don't even know where Waverly's at.
Actually,
I'm not even from here.
I'm talking to a girl from Waverly, and I call her country.
Shut up. You're talking to a girl from Waverly? I bet I know her. Population 200.
I don't know her name.
Population 200. I know her. I guarantee I know her.
We're
You're
not
talking
getting
to her?
into it. No.
Okay.
I just met her on the app.
You see what he's on type shit.
I'm single. What you mean?
Exactly. All right, so what's your name? Meco? And your name?
Ronnie.
This is the Meco and Ronnie show type shit.
It's actually called Mad Brolic.
What do y'all be talking about on here?
All right, so the synopsis is this. It's manhood, business, sports shoes, and
Manhood
fitness.
is crazy. See, let me stop you right there.
Hold on.
Let me stop you right there. Hold on. Let me stop you.
Let her talk. I wanna hear
Let me stop you right there. Manhood. What is manhood to you? Tell me what manhood is to you. What is manhood?
Manhood is the natural urge that I have to hold myself to a certain integrity to protect and provide for what's mine.
That means women, right?
Well, if it's my wife, if it's my kid, if it's my niece, my nephew,
Right.
I'm responsible for all of that. The
Gotcha.
security of all of them,
I fuck with
providing
that. I
for
fuck
all
with
of them.
that.
Oh yeah, okay.
I fuck with
that
that.
sounds good until I'm telling you what to do
Well, why
for
are you
your safety.
Why are you telling me what
Because
to do?
it's my job to do that.
No.
Hold on, that's
Your
where
job-
we differ.
Your job is to
This
tell
is
me,
my
okay,
show.
Your job is to let me
This
do-
is my show.
This is your show. This
Yeah.
is your show. I'm gonna let you have that. This is your show.
You gotta-
But let me tell you one thing.
Go ahead.
Your job as a man is to let your woman have her fun, right?
No,
and
absolutely
when
not.
she needs you, that's when
No.
you jump in.
No,
When she needs
absolutely.
you, you
Have
don't
her
just
fun?
have her fun.
Bro, no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the goals
Yeah.
and aspirations that I have for my family
Right.
doesn't include my wife having fun. It includes my
has to
wife.
be bored?
Hold on, chill out. She gonna have fun having all kinds of nice stuff, like a very nice house, a very nice car, a very nice professional profile.
she can't-
That doesn't sound fun. She's not allowed to go outside and drink and play with her friends and have fun.
You're
That's for
downtown
single
right
girls.
now saying
I don't
this.
care.
He's
I don't care.
downtown right now saying this, guys. He's downtown right now. Downtown right now saying
Single, because I will not deal with a bra who thinks she can do whatever she wants ever in life. Won't do it.
this. Right. So period.
Yep.
a
We
girl like
gotta.
me-
That's cool. We do have an
A
interview.
girl like me,
and we
I'ma-
do have an
I'ma
interview
do-
we're trying to shoot.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
That's fine.
And
That's
what,
why you
what
single,
a man
mama.
need to be worried about at night is keeping me, because I'm not worried about keeping no man. What a man need to be worried about is keeping me. You feel
That's
me?
fine, mama.
Yeah.
Have a good one. That's cool.
All right, Meek.
You lit, mama. Hey, follow us on all the socials and all that stuff. And it's all love, mommy. I pray that you find that man. Oh, bet. That's what's up, my guy. Yeah, have a good one, love. Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. Ah!
I just sat there and
Yo,
let her
that was
talk.
wild.
I just sat there and let her talk, bro.
Yo,
I
for
didn't
real.
even want to say shit.
I saw where it was going and I was like, yo, this is crazy. I don't want to do Toxic King stuff. What's going on, mama? How you doing? Do you want to sit down as well? Are you going to be nice? Okay, great. The last one was mean. Yeah, she was toxic femininity. Hey, how's
I
it
don't
going?
even talk. So
How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Where is this going?
Everywhere.
Oh Lord. That's all right.
That's okay.
Yeah. So
Y'all said it like y'all weren't supposed to be.
No,
Right.
last time this happened, someone got her phone.
Yeah, somebody threw
What?
my phone over the bridge.
Yeah.
why would they do that?
What the fuck?
You want to see? It just happened like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
And this kid
You
had
got
to
it from
climb.
over the bridge.
This kid had to climb up the bridge and get it for us.
This kid climbed up the bridge and got it for us.
I would beat that kid up on my soul.
We were too worried
If I
about
saw
it.
that, I would beat that
He
kid
like
up.
pushed her and like pulled her hair.
Say
He
what?
choked the
Yeah,
fuck
he
out of
like
me.
choked her. Yeah.
Bro, where's he at?
You want to see my legs after this shit happened?
Let's
It
go.
was a skinny little white boy, and then he ran.
Hold on, I'll show you guys.
That's what's up. So in the meantime,
This
TikTok.
is my phone.
Oh my God, that's crazy. In the meantime, TikTok, go to the DMs if you trying to donate money to my son's football game. Yo, this is crazy. This is why we shoot down here, because we didn't know any of this was gonna happen. And this is gold. I didn't want to get my toxic, like, I'm a man, like, shit off. I didn't want to say that. But the broad sat down and she was crazy, bro.
Caleb
This
played.
shit
This was
crazy.
my legs after.
I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
I got
Caleb
underwear on.
Plant, that's the fighter kid. Yeah, that's the UFC fighter kid. Caleb Plant.
What's your name?
Ronnie.
Ronnie, what's your name? Miko.
Hello. I'm ready.
That's lit.
Sierra.
Buddy just added me. You said Buddy just added me?
Somebody in the
Oh, they called me Caleb Plant.
no, they asked, is that Caleb Plant?
Oh, no, motherfuckers say that shit all the time. So what y'all trying? We gotta shoot this little interview. Like, you welcome to stay here, but like, let's like get your shit off, pop your shit. What do you want to say? What do you want to tell the world?
She's probably better for that than I am.
I don't
Okay.
have much, but this is for your son's middle school.
Oh, Prince.
You're the fucking best, bro.
Of course.
Oh my
We
God.
need to zoom in on his face.
Oh my God, that's the best. You're the best.
Of course.
Everybody add her. She's amazing. She just bought the 20th.
What's your Instagram and all that?
YK.RYNIE.
You can write it.
Sound like the Da Vinci Code. That sound like a video game cheat code.
So bad. We gotta
it's
establish which one's the 20th. I don't know. You can do it wherever you want, mama.
Ooh, that's
So
not
it's for
it.
his like
Hold
football,
on.
like
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
it? Like his like.
His middle school football. So he's going into the 8th grade. He's going into the 8th grade this year. What's up, boss? Cash App, absolutely, bro.
I was about to ask if you had cash out.
Yeah, we shooting a podcast right now too, and we live on TikTok.
Hollywood.
What's your Cash App, doggy?
What the?
Oh, hell no.
What's your Cash App, doggy? Brody, what's your Cash App?
I ain't got cash yet. I only got
Fuck, I don't have cash. You got Venmo?
You got Apple Pay?
I got Zelle.
Apple
Yeah, I got Zelle. Word. Y'all want to get y'all shit off on the podcast? What y'all got? Y'all got music? Anything you want to promote? Sit down and pop your shit. Pop your shit.
Hey, y'all know who it is, man.
Get up.
Y'all know who it is, man. Hold on. Let me get in that mode. Let me get in that mode. Hey, man.
Peace
Hey,
and
man.
blessings.
Hey, you the best.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
For real, can I have a hug?
Peace and
Hey, man.
blessings.
Say,
Peace
man.
and
Say, man.
blessings
Say,
to
man.
People, how y'all
It ain't
doing?
nothing else to say. Y'all know who it is. Hollywood been Web only, man. Web
Tight
LBA
shit,
shit.
tight
Y'all know what's
shit.
going on, bro.
LBA shit,
We got
y'all know
J-Way
what
in
it
the
is.
cut and the boy Teo.
Yo,
Y'all tune
pleasure to
in.
meet y'all.
Hollywood
man.
Q on all platforms. Y'all
Check
go
him
tap in
out,
with the
check
brand.
him out, check
Tap in
him
with the
out.
brand. Will shit got this shit tatted on me for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on. We over here too. We on the live. Hey, y'all tap in. Y'all know the Hollywood local artists out here. You know what I'm saying? I be running it up out here. Y'all know the vibe, bro. Y'all know the vibe. Y'all tune in. Hollywood Q, all platforms. All platforms. Hollywood Q. Tap in with the brand.
Well, hello.
Clothing brand. We going
Okay, what's
dumb
good,
all year.
podcast, you feel
Tap
me?
in,
Always
twin.
strive
Y'all know the
forward,
vibe.
bro.
I know the body.
Don't
Tap
give
in.
up on nothing.
Underscore
Keep going. Keep going forward. Move forward. All, bro. You life perspective. I respect it.
Underscore J-Way for you on everything, Instagram, all that.
You can sit right there.
It's really well, bro. Hey, who y'all want to freestyle
on that
on
shit.
it? Y'all want to freestyle on this, bitch?
Freestyle, yes.
They want to freestyle. Hold on, what we doing again? Where's your money from my son middle school? All right, bet. We finna freestyle about a middle school.
Acapella.
Yeah. Go ahead. What we feeling? We all on it?
You on the ground? Like 4 inches from your face type shit.
We all on it? We all on it?
Whatever y'all want to do is your show.
Let go. Let's turn up. Yeah. Okay, let go. Yeah. Okay, let go. Water on my neck. It look like a pool. Raising that money from my middle school. You play with the gang, you know you gonna lose. Don't sleep on my gang. I hear you snooze. Y'all like what? Getting that money, y'all counting up blues. That boy he lame. I swear he take L, the bitch. You know my crew, we don't lose. Man.
Hold on, we're good. Hold on, tell me your sweat.
Nigga run up, put him on the floor. Bitch run up, I'm tagging your toe. All of my niggas, we getting the green, get another, we throwing the motherfucking foes. We throwing the wheel. Spotted nigga run up. Ooh, come on, nigga.
Go for it.
Hey,
Hold on, y'all tap in though. Hollywood Q, all platforms. Oh God, album drop that month. May y'all stay tuned. May 11th. Then we got the brand dropping. Stay tuned for the we got the summer shorts coming out, bikinis coming out. Y'all stay tuned. Web up next. I'm out though. I'm out. We gotta go hit the club.
We gotta get back to our interview.
We gotta go hit the club.
Link, you know what I'm saying? Add me on everything. And that's exactly why we came to shoot right here, bro. Like,
no cap.
Yo, you can't make that up, bro.
Make this shit up.
You can't make that up. That was lit. And we trying to do that 1,000 times, bro. Like, it's cool.
We in a cool spot too.
Yeah.
And it still happen.
Right.
Like, we in a spot where like
it's not done.
It's not that many people
It's
walking
not.
past. So the people that do walk past, I guess they just intrigued by what's going on.
Right. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You do too, Brody. Yeah.
You got that shit on.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you.
So you got that shit on. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, that's the third character, you feel me? The bridge, the people, that's the third character, and that's why we right here. We gotta fix this. It gotta go like that.
Up a little bit.
Like that.
And then up. Because the top of the bridge was behind your head.
It
right
was.
there. Right
now
there.
we ain't seeing no shoes, though.
We was scooted back a little bit.
Oh,
we was,
yeah.
We was like sitting down for real. Yep.
Yeah. So, Ben, where was we at, yo? That was wild. I never.
I don't even remember, bro. She threw a wrench in the whole plan.
Right, and she immediately sat down. She ain't cared nothing about us shooting a podcast episode. Like, I don't know if it's like just super ballsy or you ain't got no situational awareness, whichever one it is, or both.
Probably
But that
both.
could be gold content. I ain't gonna lie.
I slick feel like we're gonna make her famous like the hot tour girl.
Lord have mercy. That was crazy. She just sounded like a single girl. You feel me?
But she said she was with bro.
If that's the dynamic of the relationship, and you gonna sit in between two men and be flirty and all that stuff, she don't respect him at all.
Yeah, cause I couldn't tell. That's why I started schooling
why
over.
you on me like this?
Y'all,
That's your man.
y'all see in the
That's
audience.
crazy.
I hit her with the
Yeah,
don't
man.
touch me.
Yeah, once I.
That's why I kept
Yeah,
talk. Yeah, you ain't gotta get close.
that's crazy. I didn't want to get none of that shit off. It's an interview. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
That's what we came out here for, though, man.
Yeah, the third character is what we came out here for. We did raise some money. That's lit.
Handle business. But
We handle business.
Back
We
to
did
it.
what we're
Back
supposed
to
to
it.
do. Yeah. Back to it. So, Ben, put the people on your music, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Like when it started, like some of the early stuff, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
break down your early infancy of how it started with poetry, you feel
All
me?
right,
And,
bet.
yeah.
So I started out doing poetry because my pops, he a big reader. You know what I'm saying? So he brought us up on reading, like being avid or just learning anything.
Yeah.
Like even if you're not reading, watch something that's educational, whatever the case. So like I had a fascination with words and how you could say something and mean a whole nother thing. Like, you know,
Like wordplay.
wordplay, you know, metaphors, things like that. It always intrigued me because I had, you know, older people around me that, you know, they can't talk a certain way around the kids. So they saying things in a coded manner, but it means another thing.
Out of necessity.
Out of necessity. But I started realizing it when I heard music, and I realized, oh, that's what they doing. But it's also in poetry a lot. A lot of poems that I would read, or a lot of poems that my father would like show me that he got and all that. It would basically be describing things using metaphors, using like a canvas in a sense. My bad, I was burping.
You good. Using the words to paint a picture.
Yeah, to paint a real picture, and it feel like you there in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So it started with that. When I got around like 7 or 8, he wrote a rap for me, and it was a cool rap. It's just I didn't take to music that early yet. I still love poetry. I still love music. Period. Like listening to it. I was dancing and shit. I was a young nigga that used to dance and all that. But when I got like 12 or 13. I think I told you that too. I seen fucking Diggy Simmons.
Yeah.
I don't know where I seen him at. Like,
They had the show.
They had the show, but it was, I guess he started rapping or something. It was a video he had on YouTube. and it was a freestyle to some song. I forgot the song, but I heard that shit and I was like, I was inspired, yeah, but also I was inspired in a way that was like, he ain't do that justice. I feel like I could do it a little better. You know what I'm saying? Even if I did or didn't. But it inspired me to go ahead and start writing. I wrote like a motherfucker. Showed my father, showed my pops, and this man looked at me and said, "That's nice. You need to remember it." Like straight up, like, yeah, that's cool, but remember it.
Like, don't read it off the paper. Like, keep it
in your head,
yeah.
so where if somebody asks you, you can say it right then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's how I did with all my music from then on. Like, I would write and remember it as if it's scripture, you know, because that's what it is to me, is my thoughts. So every time I write now, it only take me one time to write it down, and it's in my head, really, because that's how I really feel, you know. So as years progress, you know, I was with a collective. We all met in high school. It was called the 808's Way. We all met like early high school and everything, and we all had a love for music, and that kind of brought us a little closer. We all were similar in a lot of ways too, so that was the friend aspect of it. We cultivated a lot of our talent together. Like, a lot of us taught each other how to rap. A lot of us taught each other how to make hooks. A lot of us taught each other how to record ourselves, use auto-tune, all kind of shit.
Iron sharpen iron.
Yeah. So we molded each other in a sense, and to this day we still good peoples. But it just showed me that, like, you can't do certain things alone. Like, if you really want to be good at your craft, you got to learn from people that might be good at something else. You might be good at something, but somebody is good at something else, and they can teach you.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that was early on. I was releasing tapes and everything in high school. I had little mixtapes handing out in high school, all kind of shit, bro. It was serious, like, even at that age. Like, I loved it even then. As I got older, though, I kind of, you know, life happens. So my content kind of, it didn't go, like, I wasn't a happy rapper at all. But when you 15, 16, you rapping about shit you going through at 15, 16. Yeah, it's certain shit I'm going through that's kind of grown, but it's not the hard knocks of adulthood. You get what I'm saying? Or seeing certain shit when you get older, or the reality of certain things. Because when you're young, you think you can still play around a little bit. When you get older, grown man games come into play.
Absolutely.
So yeah, my content switched, and I became more of a reality rapper. Like, I rap about things I actually can see. I will still use that wordplay, still use, you know, certain ways to convey a message, but at the end of the day, it's all very real. And, you know what I'm saying, it's very real, and if you've seen my world through my eyes, you'll know it's very real.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's the best art. You know, like, you had broke it down, how it was broke down to you. Mm-hmm. Like, tell how a situation makes you feel. Mm-hmm. Like, describe how this makes you feel using words that sound good together. You get what I'm saying?
That's really all. If you love, you can. I tell anybody this: if you really love music and you really love the way words can sound in a poem, you love how they layer together, whatever the case, you can be a rapper. It's not hard. It's about having that confidence and that conviction. Yeah. That's really what separates it. That is just being confident in yourself. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't get that real confidence until I got probably like 18, 19. Because, yeah, my partners know I'm good, but then when it's a motherfucker that don't know me, never met me, hear my shit and tell me, like, hey, I'm listening to this. I start putting my music out, and there's people online telling me, yeah, I'm listening to this right now.
Yeah,
and
I told you that.
And
like,
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
You play this song for me, and then it's just in my, I'm playing songs off YouTube right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, you played it for me on YouTube, and then it's just in my algorithm. I saw it pop up, bam, of course, play that out.
Yeah.
And it slapped. You get what I'm saying? So much so that I had to bring it up in conversation. Like, yo, that slapped. And then the story behind the video is lit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that video shoot, bro, we could have a whole podcast episode on just that video shoot and how the day played out.
Yeah.
Like, that's
that day
lit.
was crazy. That was a crazy day. It was, for sure. That was... Damn, I can't even speak on it without going into detail.
Yeah, we got it. We'll get into all of that, you know, at a certain point. Some of what you said really resonated with me, because when we're young, we think we got forever. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I picked up things and put them down in my young man brain. Like I can pick this up whenever.
Yeah.
But you only have so much youth.
You only have so much time, so much energy,
right.
all that.
Like skateboarding, for example. If I would have stuck with skateboarding, I would have been nice.
I was skateboarding too.
Right.
And I thought I was gonna be the shit, and I failed one time and gave up.
Yeah.
Gave up right after. Bust my shit. Was like, yeah, nah, this ain't for me.
I seen that happen too. Now my stepdaughter, the same thing. We got her a skateboard. She going to the skate park and all of that. She like thriving, like she's doing well.
Yeah.
She fell at the skate park in front of everybody one time. We ain't never go back.
Damn.
It was over with. It was over with. She never touched a skateboard again.
Damn.
But my point was this, like, for music is different because you have to have enough confidence to say, I'm putting out music. Mm-hmm. I'm good enough that you want to listen to me, and I'm putting out music now. That takes a lot of confidence. It's different from skateboarding. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah,
but
sure.
with music, you have to jump in, and you have to keep your foot on the neck.
Yeah, you can't be afraid to fail.
No, and you're gonna be terrible at 1st. Most people.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't think I was the best when I started. Not at all. It took like, it's a saying, it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill.
That part.
I done put in 10,000 hours to this shit.
Reps.
So that's the only reason I can do what I do. It's not that, I'm blessed with the gift of being able to communicate and being able to paint pictures, but that gift didn't just bestowed upon me and like, hey, you know how to do it now. Nah, I had to mold that gift. It was a gift given to me, but I had to take care of it. I had to coddle it. You know what I'm saying? I had to treat it like a baby. And that's how I still treat it. I don't squander on it. Even if I go days without necessarily, because I write in my free time, but when I go to the studio, I really don't like writing.
Yeah.
I like saying exactly how I feel, and certain things that I may have written may pop up in my head. But even when I find myself not writing in my free time, I get on my own ass. I'm like, hold on, you ain't been touching your creative side lately. That's what's off. And then once I get that, it's like a release. Once I do that, it feel like everything start flowing a little better.
Oh no, definitely, I get it. I've been in situations where every other aspect of my life is going well. Mm-hmm. My finances, my family, everything is going well, but I'm not creating, and it just doesn't feel right.
And you gotta think, God made us in His image, right? So
He's a creator.
Why wouldn't we be able to create? Yes, we have the ability to create, but also to destroy. So destroying only brings more destruction. You kind of destroy more and more as you keep doing it. But if you stay consistent in creativity, you'll probably be more fulfilled because you feel like you're contributing something outside of self. You know what I'm saying? Because with music, I like getting, it's a selfish reason in a sense. I like getting my story across. I like people to hear me, whatever the case. But it's also a selfless thing when you can share these thoughts, these gifts, these ideas. Like how we were saying, like you can't die with them. So it takes courage and a little bit of selflessness to let people know how you feeling for real. So I don't know, anybody that's doing music out there that's really speaking how they feel, I respect you 1,000%. Even if you're not saying how you feel, you're just getting in there saying some bullshit, I still respect you 1,000%.
Man, it takes a lot, bro. Like to actually be like, nah, I'm good enough. I'm doing this. Mm-hmm. I'm doing this. It's a lot. It's a big step.
A huge step. It's a big step, and I don't know. It's a shell I constantly break every time because even when I talk to people, I don't bring up the fact I do music, and not because I'm shy or anything. It's more so in my head, like it's a million. You rap, it's a million. It's a million of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
But also, I just want to show you how different I am. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna say it out loud like I'm very different. I'm good at this. I'm not gonna tell you. You gonna see it.
Yeah,
even when we speak, people will see you different. When they hear how you talk, see how you carry yourself, you not a person of many words sometimes. They pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. That's why I choose silence a lot of times. Like, if I'm kicking it with you, of course, we're going to chop it up. But when it's somebody I'm not sure of or I don't know for real, or even if I'm just not in the mood, I'll shut the fuck up.
Absolutely. You see me.
I was about to say, you seen me.
Yeah, we both seen it.
That's how I operate. That's like when a chaotic situation occurs and somebody's just rolling, I let them roll. Keep saying stuff until I can see like, oh, you're dumb. Yeah. I'm not going to argue with you. I could see that from a mile away when she was talking. I was like, I'm not about to argue with you.
Right. No,
I'm going to let you stunt. I'm going to let you do your thing, talk your shit. But I'm not about to be adding to that energy. Nah. You ain't about to get nothing out of me. Because if I tell you how I feel, you're going to be sitting there looking stupid like, damn, that make too much sense. and then you probably gonna come back with a dumbass remark. It's gonna be an argument, whatever the case. So I just shut my mouth.
Funny. That was so funny, bro. Like, I mean, I'm like this. If you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. You feel me? But it was cool. Like, bless that girl's heart. But, like, I could tell once she said, all I did was say manhood, and she was like, what do you mean by that?
And that's what I'm saying. If a woman was sitting here and said, we doing a podcast on womanhood, I'd be like, damn, that's nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ask you, like, so what is womanhood to
Right.
you?
What kind of question is that?
Like, why are you attacking me?
That's why
Why
I
am
tried
I
to
under
articulate.
attack?
I feel blessed for the opportunity to articulate myself in such a way that was like, now you can't argue with this. This is facts. This is, you get what I mean?
And I think for her, it was the fact that, like, all right, no fun. That's the thing. It's not that it's no fun.
That's gaslighting.
But you get
That's
what I'm
gaslighting.
saying? You get what I'm saying? It's not that I'm saying you don't get to have no fun, but you don't get to act single and still expect a relationship.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my point. Yeah.
That's the point that needs to be brought up. You can't act single and be like, all right, I'm gonna still come home to you, because that's what she was saying. She was saying like, hey, I'm gonna do what I want, and he gonna be waiting. Cool. Hey, if that's what he on.
If that's what.
She obviously got what she wanted.
Yeah.
And that's more power to her and him. That worked for them.
That's my thing. Whatever works for you, works for you. For me, I can't. It's
That
not
worked for them.
Yeah. But bless her heart. I pray
Bless
that she
her.
finds happiness, and she finds a guy with a set of I don't know. In a relationship, I feel like I got rules. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna have rules that I gotta hold myself to. You feel me? Like, so I'm gonna have standards and
morals and things that you stand on.
Yeah,
things that
absolutely.
Certain things you not gonna agree with necessarily. Like even with her, she not gonna agree with how you feel. But also, it's not your life. Why does it make you upset that this is how I feel about this? I'm not dating you. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think it was a camera too. So it made her energize a little bit. I feel like
she turned up.
I feel like it definitely made her a little more antsy and made her definitely want to show her ass a little more.
Absolutely. Nah, like that's why we're doing what we're doing, because like it's a whole character, bro. It's a whole character sitting out here, because like you said, people see the little setup, they like want to jump in it. You feel me? And it's like, I was mad cool with the girls that came, the second girls, and it's like, I just went with the flow, and then she donated $20. Like, that's lit, bro.
Yeah.
That's lit.
It show you, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of show you that, all right, some people gonna have certain reactions, some people gonna have others. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people, it's all about approach also. Because the way she approached it, you could tell she was a little turned anyway. She wanted to be the life of the party in a sense. I understand that. Cool. That's your business.
The main character.
The main character, yeah. But what's up, man? How you doing? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? But
the bridge is lit. I like it.
I like the bridge. I like the bridge because I think you catch everybody after they done turned up or on their way.
On their way.
So they either high energy going or high energy leaving. Yeah. They probably had a good ass time and they walking past and seeing this.
I ain't gonna lie. I am gonna text Buddy later and ask him about that Zell. He said, text me later, cause I'll be drunk and I might bless y'all.
Hey. All right, 300.
That's what's up. Hey. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. So where was we at, Brody?
Oh, as far as the music.
Yeah, like what you got? What are you working on right now? Like you played a couple songs off the project that you're working on right now. So put the people up on your last project and then your latest project.
All right. So my last project was called "You're a Good Person." That came out a while ago, 2020 actually. But it's a project with me and my homie, my bad Nick, one of the producers I work with. He a producer, artist, engineer, singer, rapper. He do a lot. One of my close friends. So that was a project that came out in 2020. Since then, I've been releasing singles and things like that. The last single I released was called "Hello Goodbye." That's on YouTube. Y'all can check that out. It's called "Hello Goodbye" under Nu Meco. But that was the last thing I dropped around November. But I just been gearing up lately, trying to get this rollout all the way sealed tight, really, for the next project that's coming up. And I think it's gonna convey a good message. You know what I'm saying? Especially the title and everything. I ain't gonna say that right now, but it's gonna convey a good message of where I'm at in my journey in life, period.
That's
But
what's up.
it's also gonna be some shit on there you're gonna listen to and you're gonna want to keep playing. So it ain't gonna be no don't get me wrong, I ain't no preacher. You know what I'm saying? But I be talking my shit.
Man, that's lit. That's lit. Yeah, so look, bro, we're gonna do this mad times. We'll do this 1,000 times. You feel me? So it's like we got a quick synopsis. So like when you started, and like some of the projects that you put out, and definitely look for all the new projects. Like I won't tell somebody that they can rap well if they can't rap well, and then I'm not gonna do it on camera, especially
That's
like get out of here.
On camera, it's
On
crazy.
camera is crazy.
On camera, it's
On
crazy.
camera is crazy. So bam, let's just chop it up for a couple minutes and wrap this up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we going with it? Where we going?
Man, just this night, bro. Like this has been lit for the first rap.
Oh yeah, nah, for real. We got to keep doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nah, for real. I think this should be a staple place for sure.
Yeah.
Especially knowing that people coming and going. If we get out here a little earlier, it's gonna be even better because we're gonna catch way more traction, way more traffic.
It's only Sunday. It's a Sunday
That's
night.
what I'm saying. It's a Sunday night, and this is what's going on.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I came Thursday. The draft.
Yeah,
It
I
was
already know
dumb.
it
It
was
was
dumb.
crazy. It went crazy. Yeah, just plug all your plug your social medias. You feel me? Plug everything. You feel
Nu
me?
Meco SS on everything. NUMECO SS. Get at me. You know what I'm saying? Go on there. Just look through my content. You'll know I'm serious when you see me. When you see me, you'll know. Yeah.
Yeah, man. We did it. We did it. This is a good first rep. We gonna edit this down, put it out, and do it 1,000 more times, bro. This was good. We did it, bro.
Yes, Sirski.
Let's go.
Shout out Mad Brolic Podcast, motherfuckers.
Absolutely.